still stepping. I'm still stepping, still stepping, still stepping. I'm still stepping. Though the roads get rocky, the hills get steep. I can't run, I'm gonna walk. I can't walk, I'm gonna creep. I'm still stepping. I'm still stepping, still stepping, still stepping. I'm still stepping.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Talk and Step Show. My name is Dervin Walker, the author of this book, There's Always a Light, The Journey of a Warrior, and it's now available on Amazon. If it's your first time tuning into this show, the Talk and Step Show is just me and my daughter, my co-host. She's not here today. She's just, hosting with me, sharing my journey through life, which is in the book, which is documented in this book, right? But just talking to you, I could, get into more details and just put a voice and a heart and a soul to the words. Because this is all from my heart. This is all my experience in this book. I wrote this book. Everything in this book is from my heart, from my mind. It's me. And I wrote it with a pen. I didn't type it. Every word I wrote with a pen because it was a connection. When I'm writing with the pen, it flows. It just flows like my mind and my body is in one and I flow. And people tell me, yo, why don't you type it? It was just something different. So it's real. It's from my heart. And I'm sharing with you right now through my voice now. In our previous episode, we talked about life. And while talking about life, something came to me. So now I come back now to talk to you about good. In the last episode, I'm talking to you about life. Today, I'm gonna put out a call. I'm gonna put out a calling, a public service announcement. That's what this is. I'm calling on all good people. Today, this is what this is about. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on the good people in the world. Let's stand up for good. All good people. You hear my voice right now. You know who you are. Let's stand up. Let's start stepping. Everyone right now that's hearing this, and you know you mean good. You know in your heart, not what people think. Not what your skin color, not what religion you're in. You know in your heart that you mean good to people. You know that you have good in your heart. I'm talking to you. Let's stand up for good. Good people are scared. Good people are quiet. Good people are sitting down, watching, talking, criticizing, but not stepping. Good people, let's stand up for good. Good people, let's embrace good. Good people, I'm calling on you today. Remember I said, get over the fear of death. I had to get that out of the way to call on you. Your fear of death having you sitting down. Because you're scared to die, you're not talking up. Because you're scared of trouble. You're scared of criticism. You're scared of name calling. So you're quiet. Good people, I'm calling on all good people. I'm calling on the good Muslims. I'm calling on the good Christians. I'm calling on the good Jews. I'm calling on the good Rastafarians. I'm calling on the good Hindus. I'm calling on the good Buddhists. Listen, I'm calling good people in the streets. I'm calling the rich good people. I'm calling the poor good people. I'm calling on the good police officers. I'm calling on the good politicians. Good people anywhere you are. There is good and bad everywhere. I told you that. I know that there is good and bad everywhere. So what I'm doing today, what I'm saying today, good people, I know you're there. I see you. I know you're there. Good police officers, stand up for good. Talk for good. You're responsible for yourself. Do good. Speak up for good. The good guys in the streets, I know you're there. I was around you. I was with you. I sat down with you. I talked with you. I know you're good. Stand up. Stand up. Good Christians, I worship with you. I learn from you. I step with you. Stand up. Why good people are so scared? The bad is taking over. The bad is raging. The bad is loud. Because the good is quiet. The bad can never conquer the good. The bad can never be louder than the good. You know why the bad is loud? Because the good is quiet. It's not that they're really loud. They cannot be loud as us. The bad is raging because the good is sleeping. Good people, I'm calling on you. This is a call to all good people. They separate us. They put us away in boxes, misleading us so we're not on one team. We're weak because we're splintered. In our mind, that is. Good people, I don't care where you are. I'm not calling you to join nothing. I told you before, I've never joined nothing in my life. And anytime if I decide I'm going to join something, I'll let you know. But I'm not affiliated with nothing. I'm affiliated with God. I told you I worship through Christianity. That's the way I know. So I take my path. You worship through your path, but be good and be loud and be strong. You know what good is. Good people, let's stand up. Good people, let's get in politics. I told you about me getting into politics in Jamaica as a kid, right? And I know most people, especially Jamaicans, because we know the experiences and we know what goes on in politics in Jamaica. So I know a lot of Jamaican people or Caribbean people will understand me more. That when I say politics, I know a lot of people looking at it, oh, he was gangster. He was in the streets fighting. No. Let me tell you something. Anytime you hear me mention politics, it was about people. I told you that. So when you see me in green, I'm still green. Green is love. Green is love. That's how I started. It was all love. So let's go back to politics. I got into politics because I wanted water. I wanted road for my people. I wanted community center for the kids. No, come on. Politics. I'm gonna stick with that for a little bit because it bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me when I see influential people. Influential people. Now we have social media, so they're loud. And they're talking politics is dirty. Don't get into politics. And the younger generation coming up hear it. And from generation to generation, Politics is painted as this bad thing. Don't get into it. Yo, good people, you got to get into politics. Good people, stop being scared. Since a kid in Jamaica, I see the people of the country. Growing up, the people in my community. When I leave my community, it's the same thing. Everywhere in Jamaica I go, it's the same thing. Everybody's scared of politics, but they're complaining. Everyone is complaining about the government, but they're scared of politics. No one is going into it. So what? If the government is bad, you're allowing the bad guy to reign. Good people, don't be scared. I see people, good people, we need leaders. Good people, we need leaders. We need good leaders. And I told you before, love. That's why I had to get love out the way. Because you cannot lead without love. You cannot lead without love. You cannot be in the position of leadership if you're dictating people to be the way you want them to be. That's not leadership. When you're leading people, love all people, treat all people equally. Let every man be themselves. Let every man travel their own path. If you're the leader, you're going to have an influence on them. Influence the people. But not dictate them. Not dictate what you want them to, who you want them to be, what you want them to do. You cannot be a good leader. I've seen people that's enlightened people. You get enlightened, right? God enlightened you. So you seen things different now. And you turn around and you chastise your people. Because God bless you with some wisdom, some understanding to certain things, some knowledge. God connect you with some people. Now you're making some money. Now you look down on the poor and you judge them and you call them names. Oh, they're broke. Even poor people calling poor people broke. Broke people calling people broke. Because it becomes a mindset. It becomes a mindset. Good people, when God bless you, don't turn your back on the people. Some people is calling judgment on other people. Because why? They're now enlightened. If you're enlightened, teach your people. Teach your people. The same people that you say you're fighting for, you're cursing. Because why? Because you yourself don't understand what's going on. So how are you going to lead the people? Instead, you're judging the people, calling judgment on people. Influential people, good people, stop doing that. God only bless you so you're enlightened. Don't look down on the other man that's not. Teach him. Show him the way. Pray for him. Good people. This is a call to you. Good people, stand up. Anywhere you at in the world. I'm not calling you to join nothing. I'm not calling you to send me money nowhere. I don't care where you are. I don't care what religion you're in. I don't care what part of society you are. There is good people everywhere. I told you I went in the dark. I went in the streets. I saw good people. I walk with good people. I step with good people. I meet gangsters in gangs. And by talking to them, man, they don't want it. They good. They good in their heart. Good people get caught up. Good people, you're sitting down, stand up. Good people, you got carried away. You had a misstep. Get back on track. Good people. You can't blame nobody for you. You will be judged by what you do. God sees and knows everything. Good people, I know you're there. Stand up. Let's stand up. The same people complaining about bad, right? I know there's something about some people. They're complaining about how the world is bad. Every day, the kids, listen. Because bad people are loud, good people are quiet. You are the problem. When you talk about this young generation and how bad they are and how crazy they are, let me tell you something right now. There is way more good kids out in the world right now. Way more, outnumbered the few bad ones. There's good kids out there in science labs all over the world solving issues that's helping humanity. There's good kids out there right now involved in charity. There's good kids out there singing. Good kids out there preaching. But we don't show them. It's the bad guy. Oh, a kid killed his parents. Oh, a kid did this. Oh, it's all over the internet. Listen, good people. Listen, good people. Stop supporting evil. Stop supporting bad. When someone sends some bad stuff to your phone, don't participate in distributing it. Erase it. Stop it right there. Don't send them to me. I told you that. I had friends, I had people that I had to tell that years ago. Once I start getting in my consciousness, I asked them, please, don't send that to my phone. I have no time for that. Don't send, it's always the bad stuff people sending around on social media. What about the good kids out there doing greatness, doing great things? Good people out there, send this to your friends. Send this message to all your good friends. That's what I want you to do. Don't send something, oh, I got laptops, so now you're sending around the whole world. Oh, you hear that I'm sick again. You hear that cancer came back. Now you're sending it to everybody. You hear that I died. You're sending it to the world. No, send this right here. Send this message out. This is a call to all good people. Stand up. There's a lot of ways we could stand up. I'm not telling you to go out there and get yourself in trouble. Stand up for good. Get in good trouble. I heard someone said that before. Get in good trouble. Good people. Distribute the good stuff on the internet, on social media. Sow good seeds. Stop sending the bad stuff around. Start distributing the good stuff. Support the good singers, the good music, the good speech. Let's stand up for good. This is a call to good people, to all good people. I know you are a good person. I know you're listening to this right now. And you know within your heart, you're a good person. We get carried away. We get caught up. We get caught up in different things in life. Sometimes we know we're good, but we're just playing a game because of sometimes money. Oh, I can't lose this job. I can't lose this job, so I got to go down with the bad stuff. You're going to have to answer to that. Don't let society box you in. Sometimes it's better you're poor. Sometimes it's better you have nothing than participate in bad just because expectations and the short-term life that you want to live. It comes with misery. You lose your peace. Be great. Be great. I know you're good, but I'm calling on you to be great. I know you're a good person, but let's be great. Let's stand up for good. Let's stand up for good. When you're wrong, tell yourself that you're wrong. That's standing up for good. When you're wrong, don't lie to yourself. When your kids are wrong, teach them good. I know you're going to teach your kid good if you're not going to explain to them and tell them, no, you're wrong. That was a bad thing that you did right there. Tell yourself that. Be honest with people. Be honest with yourself. Stand up for good. Anywhere you at today, I don't care what your race, what your religion, what rich, poor, what politician, police officer. Come on, y'all know. You know. You know. You know what good is. We all know what good and bad is. Stand up for good. Be loud about good. Be a soldier for good. I'm calling on some soldiers. I need some soldiers to step with. I need some soldiers to step with. And I need a soldier everywhere. Because there is a soldier everywhere. There is good everywhere. So anywhere you at, answer this call. You ain't got to join nothing. You ain't got to contact me to join nothing. Do good where you at. Do good anywhere you're standing. Do good anywhere you're stepping. That's all. Your reward comes from God. You're not doing it for me. We're stepping with God. He needs some soldier. He needs some soldier. He's not looking for no perfect people. He already know you ain't, and you'll never be. So don't worry about that. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to step. No. Not with God. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Like I told you, if I put on a robe or I put on a turban and I dress different, then you would look at me as some spiritual leader or something, right? It would look better. But I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I am who I am, and I'm going to be myself. And I want you to be yourself too. Follow God, not me. Be a soldier for good. That's my calling today. My calling today, be good anywhere you are. You know yourself, you know that you're a good person. Don't let people come put hate in you, pull you off your track, distract you. Come back home. You're a good person. Come back home. I'm going to share something with you. I was watching a show with Michelle Obama and Belinda Gates and somebody else. And Melinda Gates, Bill Gates' ex-wife, right? And the host of the show asked her, what's the one message that you would tell the young teenage girls right now? And her reply was, go back to that girl. Go back to that girl. She was talking about young woman. She said, go back to that child you was and was on your way striving to be. Go back to that person. And I'll tell you right now, I felt it. I felt it. And the reason why I felt it, that's what happened with me. That's what happened with me. It came to a point years ago. It came to a point years ago when I look back at the young me, when I was in Jamaica, when I joined politics. Not joined it, when I got into it, because I never joined it. When I got into it, I told you it was about love for people. That's what was the burning thing inside of me. I didn't care about nothing but people. I wanted to get into a position of leadership. In politics, I'm talking about, because that's where it's at, where I could make some calls. I wasn't going in thinking about making no money or none of that. I was thinking about roads. I was thinking about things for the kids. That's what I was thinking. And I decided I'm going back. And when I hear she said that on the show, I said, this is a message. This is probably what it really is, because that's what happened with me. And since that day, I shared it with a few people. And if they hear this, they know. I told a few people that I know what I have to do now. I just got to do it. I shared that with a few people a few years ago. Not much. I shared it with a few close people. I told them, I know what I have to do. It's just me that got to do it. It's on me. I know. And that's what I'm doing today. Because that's who I was when I was a kid. The only thing that I said to myself about what she said is the way she said it. She said girls. She said girls. But you know what? I'm going to repeat that message for her. It's every human being. It's every man, woman, and child right now. Go back to the person that you was when you was a little kid. That person that you was dreaming, that you know you're going to be. You wanted to be and you know you was going to do that. Go back to that person. Go back to that person. Stop being scared. Be good. We're all born good. Every one of us born good. The killers, everyone born good. We pick up stuff on the way, on the journey. We trip, we fall, we get bruised. But today I'm telling you, go back to that kid and be good again. Be good. Be great. I'm calling on you. When I went to jail, I saw good people there. I sat with good people, talked with good people. In the streets, I met good people, talked with good people. From all religion, from all race, all different levels of society. I told you before, I met some good police officers. And I'm calling on them today, stand up for good. Stand up for good. How are you going to be good when from the top of the chain, society is set up, people making money off bad? Pay attention. I think about the good police officers. I think about them. I'm going to be honest. I think about them. Some of those police officers, they pull their gun off and they shoot a black man. And this might sound crazy, but some of them are good people. But because of the way society paint the picture of black men in this world, in this country, it's surreal. People grow up with that fear of us. So even though they train them not to shoot, the training, a couple months training cannot change your mentality, what's in your head. So now the first thing comes, you're scared, you shoot because of what's in the brain. It's embedded. It's in the fabric of your brain. All the shows we watch, all the news we watch with black men is painted as dangerous. So before you retrain the police officers, we have to take it from the top. We have to change the mindset of the society. Because let me tell you something right now. Even black against black. Even black buy into the fear. I'm telling you. Black people scared of black people. Especially young men. You know, we know that. We walking down the street and we see a white man coming up, 12 o'clock in the night. And we just step past, don't even on our phone or talking and don't even pay no mind. We see a young black man coming towards us. Now we paying attention. Now we start thinking, man, come on, I'm talking real talk and you know what I'm talking about. It's embedded in our mind, psychologically. Good people, I understand your pain. Good people, I understand the fear because society makes us scared. Good people, I understand. But I'm calling them some soldiers. Stand up. Stand up for good. If you got to lose your job, stand up for good. I'm not telling you to be stupid. But there is a time, there's going to be a time where you got to choose good or bad. Every one of us. I've chosen bad a few times. I'm telling you, and I will choose bad. But let's try to be good. Let's stand up for good. Let's get loud about good. Stop arguing with our people. Good leaders treat everybody good. Stop it. Treat the people good. You're put there for a reason, for the people. This is a call to all good people. Stand up anywhere you are, right? And everyone spread this message. Start today. Start right now by sending this message out. Send this message to everybody you know, every good people you know. And send this call out. I don't know, listen, you heard what I said? Every good people, everywhere, every religion, every race. Send this to everybody. This call, tell good people, let's stand up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. Comment, good people, comment. Help me, talk. You don't agree with me? Talk. Comment in the comment section. Share it. This is a good seed. I'm giving you a good seed to sow. Let's be good farmers. The farmers of good. Do good. This is the Talk and Step Show. Tell everybody about it. My name is Dervin Walker, the author of this book, There's Always a Light, The Journey of a Warrior, available on Amazon. And I'm standing up for good. Get up, stand up for good, and keep stepping. God bless you.
I'm still stepping, I'm still stepping, still stepping, still stepping. I'm still stepping. Though the roads get rocky, the hills get steep, I can't run, I'm gonna walk, I can't walk, I'm gonna creep. I'm still stepping, I'm still stepping, still stepping, still stepping. I'm still stepping.